Hey, and we are live. Welcome, people. My name is Paul D'Souza, and this is the iCoinPro Wednesday night business opportunity overview call. Wow, that is a mouthful. Right, folks, you're in the right place at the right time. Tonight, we are going to be talking about what iCoinPro is and how you can benefit from the products that we offer. And I'm here tonight with my co-founder, Mr. Justin Clark. And we're going to be chatting with him as well. And one of our guests, Mr. Carlo Cruz, has joined us on the call tonight. We're going to have a little chat with him. He uses our system. But we're just going to get straight into it. I see a lot of people are leaving comments. If you're watching this, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you're actually out there. If you've got anything to say, you want to give a shout out, whatever, just put it out there. Edward Ramsey, all the way from Chandler, Arizona. Chandler, that's Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken. I was there in October. How about that? Vernay from Michigan, welcome. Right, folks, let's jump straight into this. Okay, we don't want to keep you hanging out there. We want to get right to the meat and potatoes. But in really short, iCoinPro is a cryptocurrency company that was started in 2017 by myself and Mr. Justin Clark. And we have gone through a lot of iterations, introducing new things. And we're super excited because of the number of changes that we've done recently and things that we've got in the pipeline. Our roadmap is full. We are busy behind the scenes. We are trying to provide people out there with the best possible solution to so many different things that we're going to be talking about. I'm recognizing a lot of the names that are coming out and supporting us here tonight. Thanks, Tina. Nice to have you on the call tonight. And Mike, all the way from Iowa. Good to have you with us. Right, folks, what I'm going to do is I really want to introduce you to my partner in crime, Mr. Justin Clark. Come on out, Justin, introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are, what you look like, and just a big shout out to everybody out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul. And hello to everybody who's here. I'm so happy to be here. Wherever you're watching this, again, like Paul said, drop a like, drop a heart, drop a comment, whatever social media channel you're on. Say hello. Let us know if you're watching this actually live or on a replay. And we love our iCoinPro family. You guys are amazing. And Carlo, man, thank you. So sorry, you got to point this way. I always get that backwards. It's reversed. Thanks again for being here tonight. And Paul, man, thank you for everything that you're doing. I mean, Paul is helping right now to spearhead iCoinPro's launch in Africa right now. And that is going big, super fast. Wow. It's like so exciting what's happening right now in the company in so many different ways. So I'm going to start out here with just a little bit of a background story, my origin story, if you will, in affiliate marketing and network marketing. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Justin Clark. I've been in network marketing and affiliate marketing full time now since, gosh, I was in my late 20s. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in this industry. And I've had a lot of success, obviously. If I've been doing this for 20 years plus full time, I've had success. I've built teams. I've done it full time, for many, many years. And up until iCoinPro, and I know the same was true for Paul, we both did it on the field side, the representative side, the distributor side, the affiliate side. We had never been corporate. And I don't think, Paul, I never thought I would be corporate in a network marketing company, like ever. But it happened. And it happened in this company because of it being such a special company and a special opportunity. So, but again, back to talking about my days in the field as an affiliate. Yeah, I've had success. I've built networks from 5 affiliates to over 20,000 members. I did that one time in a company, a little over 11 months. But through all of that success, something was nagging. Something just didn't seem quite right. And like the prices, the products, everything just were kind of getting more and more expensive in network marketing. The auto ship requirements were getting higher and more outrageous. And I kind of just started to lose enthusiasm for the industry as a whole. Fortunately, in about 2007, I got into affiliate marketing and I hit it big. I made an absolute killing in affiliate marketing for a number of years, but that also had its ups and downs, right? I saw incomes where I was making tens of thousands of dollars in profit disappear with one email or phone call in affiliate marketing. Very, very frustrating to have that happen. So my heart kept bringing me back to what I love to do, which was helping people and helping them improve their lives through creating financial freedom. And also, I love the aspect of the personal development that comes with this industry too. I think we all grow as people, trying to put ourselves out there and build these networks and build these teams and work in this industry. So what happened for me was in about 2013, I started getting back into network marketing. And I was really kind of curious what was happening and what was going on. I built some really great teams, and I was trying to make a go of things in network marketing, but it was kind of struggling a bit with any of the companies and really getting things going. I had one run that I mentioned where it blew up to over 20,000 members, but that also fell apart over time. And I remember very, very clearly, I was attending this huge network marketing conference, and I saw this whole panel of people. And this was like my light bulb moment, okay, when I realized what was going on in network marketing and what the problem was. There was this panel of marketers, and they were all up there talking about eBay and Amazon. And what do you think they were saying? They were saying, hey, we got people on eBay, we got people on Amazon. They're selling our products from our network marketing company cheaper. All right. They're doing knockoff products. Like if things get hot in a network marketing company, they're copying these potions, lotions, and pills. Okay. And they're selling them cheaper and with better reviews on Amazon and eBay. And they were up in arms about this, and they wanted to go to Amazon and eBay and write them and tell them they needed to knock it off. Well, this was many years ago. Obviously, that did not occur. Okay. The eBay, Amazon undercutting, underselling of MLM affiliates is still going on to this day. So I realized something, that more and more companies in network marketing were going to struggle in the product arena if they had these overpriced products, as they could never compete in this online market now. Okay. The online environment was killing them. So I was at a point where I was kind of looking for like the holy grail to make money online after so many challenges that I had experienced in affiliate marketing and network marketing. I just kept on searching for like the perfect opportunity to make money online that was, and write this down because this is really, really important. I wanted something that was 100% in my control, right? Which was a skill or something that I could do no matter what, that nobody could take away from me. Well, fortunately, a good friend of mine, Paul D'Souza, dang it, you're over here. He started telling me about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and even a little bit before 2017. And I don't know if anybody else can identify with this, but I was like a bit thick-headed when it came to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. He started telling me about it. And I'm like, Paul, what are you buying? Air? I mean, what are you spending your money on? I didn't get it. So it took me a while until about 2017 when I started to, I started to realize, wow, this is really happening. There was a mutual friend of ours who actually started buying a ton of Bitcoin around that time. And I'm like, boy, I'm being really, really dumb about this. I need to learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And so I was able to, get involved. I got excited about trading them because I saw the volatility. I'm like, man, Paul, if we can figure out how to make 1% here and 2% here and 3% here, and then compound our money over time, I'm like, man, it wouldn't matter which way these markets went. We could make an incredible profit from trading these markets. And that led us to what we have now, which is the micro profit system, the system that we've now been using for, oh my gosh, Paul, now 7 years. We've had this system now. So anyway, I'm so grateful to Paul for introducing me to crypto, getting me to start my journey on trading crypto full time. And here's what's so unique, again, and I'm going to reiterate this, and I really want people to write this down. And this, I think, sets us apart from every other network marketing company and product that's out there right now. And it's this one simple fact, and I want you to write this down. Once you learn the micro profit system, you will have a skill to generate income on demand that no one can ever take away from you, period. And no one, also, I want to add this in, can ever put this product on eBay or Amazon. It just cannot happen. All right. So I firmly believe too that this product that we have, the micro profit system, addresses one of the major downfalls that all network marketing companies face. And that's the fact that in most companies, what's happening? People are spending way more than they're making. All right. They're spending $200 a month on these auto ships, and they're not even making a check in the company. Well, with the micro profit system, our product, which teaches you how to day trade these, cryptocurrency markets. And did I mention you can learn the system in 1 week? It's literally 1 week to change your life and your trading effectively with the micro profit system. 1 single week to change your life. You can use this product to make way more. And when I say way more, I literally mean way, way more. You know what I'm talking about, Carlo. I mean, way more than your $40 a month. Okay. Carla and I, we bang that out in a single trade times 10 a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like it's so easy to make way more than your $40 that you're being charged for the system. Okay. We underprice this product so dramatically, but we do it because honestly, we got some heart around here. Paul's got a lot of heart. Okay. We actually care about people. Monica Awender, who was on last week, told her story about being a single mom and struggling. And she found the micro profit system and was able to generate an income full-time trading with the system. Okay. It's stories like those that make a difference to us. And it's why we want this product to be affordable. We could charge you thousands of dollars for this product easily. Okay. And hundreds of dollars a month. All right. We could let it greed go to our head. All right. But we don't want to do that. We want to actually help people. We do have to obviously make it a certain price to, pay for the company, pay for our staff, everything like that. But we do it for you guys. I mean, we really, really do. And we keep this affordable, literally $100 to get started, $40 a month. And you can just use the system alone. All right. To trade with and make way, way more than your membership each month, just using the system, even if you never refer somebody. And I think that's the key, right? That is the key. You can make so much just using the product. You don't need to refer people, okay, to make money in this opportunity. And that's why I think it's just so unique. I've never seen anything like this. I've always wanted something like this. And once you have this mastered, again, nobody can take this away from you ever. And last thing I'm just going to touch on here before I bring out my good friend Paul D'Souza is that, listen, if any of you follow me on social media, I'm a bit of a goofball. I always want to be out having fun. I am not the guy who sits at his computer 24/7 staring at freaking charts, right? That's just never going to happen. Okay. If I had to have like 10 freaking monitors up, and I had to watch them and news and this and that and wake up at certain hours and all sorts of crazy stuff to be able to do what I'm doing, like there's no way I'd still be doing this. Okay. But the beauty of the micro profit system is you don't have to be glued 24/7. You honestly don't even have to be that smart to be able to do this system. It's like you'll learn it in the free bootcamp. It's squeeze bubble 1, 2, 3 money. Like if you can count to 3, you can learn the micro profit system. I mean, that is just the truth. Anybody who's on here will tell you. Okay. That you don't have to be sitting at your computer 24/7, staring at screens, have to be some sort of Wall Street hotshot, some sort of social media guru, or anything like that. You can just learn the system and trade with it. It takes you maybe like 10 minutes in the morning to look at what coins are hot, set some alerts, go about your day. If the alerts go off, you trade. If they don't, you don't. Sometimes I'll make money while I'm out at the supermarket. Paul likes to say I'm the only guy who can walk into, the Target and walk out with more money than I came in with. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I made a trade while I was there. So, all right, I can go on and on. But Paul, I got to hand this over to you. I think you want to talk a little bit more just about the history of the company and how you kind of found Bitcoin and why. But I just want to let everybody know that Paul D'Souza is an absolute guru when it comes to crypto. Listen, he was the smartest guy in the room before everybody else, almost everybody else. He got this. He saw this before so many people understood how valuable Bitcoin was going to be and how valuable cryptocurrency was going to be. So he's going to talk a little bit more about the history of this company. And I'd love to hear, that story and how we kind of ended up where we are today. And also hear from Carlo, because Carlo has an absolutely amazing story he's going to share with everybody tonight. You're muted, Paul. And we are live.
Right. Hey, you know what it happens? Just to show that we're real, we make mistakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm sure a lot of people have heard the story, but for those who haven't, I'm going to tell it again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite Carlo out just to get his perspective on a few things, because he's actually got an interesting story. And then I will hand over to Justin, who's going to cover a few more things, and then we wrap up. We really don't want to take too much of your time. Just thank you so much for being on here. I'm seeing a lot of people making comments. It's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing with the feedback that we've been getting and seeing the numbers grow, and the army of crypto traders that's coming out of this. But anyway, right. So I was introduced to Bitcoin like in really early days, where someone tried to tell me about it, but it didn't sound like something that I really wanted to do because the way that it was explained to me, like I was told, no, you can use your computer to do like mining on the internet and you can get paid for it. Now, to me, it sounded like they wanted me to go and play World of Warcraft and create a whole bunch of characters that were going to mine gold, and then I was going to sell the gold to other players for real world money. That's what I thought this was. And it turns out I was completely wrong. But initially, I was not interested. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, no. And then the second time that I was exposed to Bitcoin was maybe a year or two later. But then it was explained to me a little bit better, but it still wasn't anything that I was interested in. And then I was living in the Philippines at the time when I finally let Bitcoin in. What had happened was PayPal had shut my account down, and I couldn't send and receive money at that time. I was doing a lot of affiliate marketing, and I was buying and selling advertising to people like Justin for his. There we go. I've got to point this way. It's weird. For his affiliate business. And I had my PayPal account shut down. I couldn't send and receive money. And I spoke to this friend of mine that had explained to me what Bitcoin was. And I said to him, listen, that Bitcoin thing that you told me about, can you please explain it? Because I had my PayPal account shut down. I'm in a foreign country. I've got no documentation that will allow me to open like anything. I was in dire straits. And he was like, well, it's not like money. It is money. And then he launched into, it must have been about a 4-hour lesson on WhatsApp, and he just didn't stop. And I just absorbed all of this. I just took it all in, and I got it. Like, I really got it. It took 3 tries, but I got it. And what I saw something that was going to absolutely change the world. I just didn't see it as an investment opportunity, because funny enough, he didn't tell me about like the price increasing or anything like that. What he explained to me was this ability to be able to send money back and forth between people without it going through a bank or a third party or whatever the case is, and having 100% control over your money. Now, I fell victim to that exact scenario where my money was frozen by PayPal. And when PayPal frees your account, they keep it for 6 months to handle any chargebacks, and then they give you the difference. So for 6 months, I was going to be without money. And just out of necessity, I started using this Bitcoin thing. And then Justin came along and said, hey, listen, I need to buy some advertising for my affiliate business. I said to him, sure, Mr. Justin, but will you pay me with Bitcoin? And he was like, what's this Bitcoin thing? And, as you just heard Justin explain it, but he was honestly like, by the way, Justin, this was in 2016, because we launched iCoinPro in 2017. So, I mean, there was a phase where we were still putting everything together, but it was during the course of 2016 that I said to him, listen, you need to go and have a look at this, look at it properly, and please pay me with Bitcoin. And he went off, he looked at it and came back, and he was pretty excited. He was like, when he eventually did, he came back and he was pretty excited, and he was like, you can trade this. I said, yes, it's like a commodity. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go and figure this out. And off he went, and he would try something. He'd come back. He'd said, I lost money, but I'm gonna crack this. And he'd go off, and he'd come back and having lost more money. And I don't know how much money Justin lost trying to figure this out. But eventually, the one day he came back and he said, listen, I've stumbled on something, and it works. It's like this pattern repeats itself over and over again. We just got to look for that pattern. So eventually we put our heads together, and I was just on a mission to go out and teach people about what Bitcoin was, and how it was going to change the world. Like, I was a huge evangelist. I would speak to anybody that would listen, and if they didn't listen, I would like hold on to them until they did. Like, I was that guy. I still am today, but like, I was just about educating everybody. And Justin went through trade. So we put our heads together, and we were like, why don't we start a company where we can teach people effectively about how crypto works, what it is, where it comes from, where it's going, what the future holds, how to work with wallets and all the rest. And on the other side, we can teach people how to trade this system that he had discovered. So that's how iCoinPro was born. And now, 7 years later, we bigger, better. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. Like, we've met so many people through this business, helping people to earn an income just from sitting at their computer and trading, where they can make money on demand. It's the most mind-blowing, phenomenal thing when you really think about it, that what you will learn with this company is how to make money on demand. Now, Justin's day is based around his son Noah, and doing a lot of things. So he'll trade in the morning and then disappear for the day, like he goes off to the beach. He puts a couple of trades in. That is the lifestyle that this company will allow you to get to if you just study the system. So it's been a wonderful journey, and it only gets better. So every year we've come out with new additional things. We've come out. One of the first things that we came out with software wise was our Trade Finder, which does a phenomenal job at actually finding trades that you can apply our system to. And then now we've got the portal that incorporates everything, and this thing does a stellar job. If you have not seen the demo, listen, folks, I'm going to say this for a third time. If you have not seen the demo for our trading portal, you have to find it on our page, on our YouTube, and watch it, because that will blow your mind. It is really a cutting piece of technology that exists nowhere outside of this company, and you will get access to it. Right. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to invite Mr. Carlo Cruz out, ask him a few questions, and you can hear from him. Now, Carlo joined us a few years ago, and learned how to trade, and completely changed his life. Carlo, why don't you come on out and just give the people at home, you kind of like what happened with you and how you landed up in what you could call your dream job, and then we can do a little back and forth.
Yeah, so just a quick summary of my journey with iCoinPro. I started with my crypto journey back in late 2016, early 2017. I got introduced to Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I was introduced to a company that ended up being a scam. So probably just like most people that's entering in the crypto space, I got scammed in the beginning, and lost a few Bitcoin actually. Luckily, Bitcoin wasn't 60,000-70,000 at the time, but yeah, still it was a few Bitcoin, few whole Bitcoin. It happened twice, with two companies, but in July, like end of June, early July, someone introduced me to iCoinPro, and I didn't give up on crypto because I started understanding the technology and what it was, because I did more research on it. But I stumbled upon iCoinPro and I gave it a shot. And boy, the training is unbelievable. I mean, I have no financial background, but it taught me everything there is to know about what currency is and what money is. That's, like, that's someone that doesn't know anything about it. um and I just gradually started understanding how finance work, and eventually got into the the trading side of it, and I started to be able to read the charts. When I say, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It was crazy when I finally yeah, when I finally understood it. I was like, man, I can't believe I was trying to trade on my own without any of this knowledge. Just like, it's crazy. But yeah, that pretty much, that's how I got started. I kept going. Um and eventually, um I started getting recognized by some people, and I was brought in with two companies to become their professional trader. That was back in 20 around 2020, 2021. And it was crazy because uh there was a few traders that was trading with me in that company, a few professional traders, but I actually, uh multiple months at a time, was their, what do you call it, their top trader, multiple months at a time. And the reason I was is because of the iCoinPro Trade Finder tools. This is what separated me from the other professional trader in that company. And yeah, it's amazing. Also, back in 2021, I was recognized in the KuCoin exchange. My portfolio outperformed 98.5% of global users. So that was a surprise to me. All I was doing was the micro profit strategy over and over again. I didn't know I was outperforming everybody in the world. And this is something, it's a skill that you can't, no one can take this away from you. I've seen companies come and go since 2017 to now. There's so many crypto companies come and go, so much scams. So even the ones that look so legit, right? They're getting smarter, but they end up being rug pulls anyways. iCoinPro is still here because, I mean, it's a debt-free company. They don't hold any of your trading funds. If you're wondering, they do not hold any of your trading funds. You have complete control of all of that, and you pretty much, do all the trades yourself. It's just the trade finder tool is, is what separates us from everyone else, and it's
Wow.
amazing.
Did you notice that someone by the name of Ahmed, that you were his trader, is commenting? That's
Yeah,
phenomenal.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I
Ahmed,
didn't get to read the comments while I was talking, but
no problem.
yeah.
So he's saying here that he asked you, every time that he asked you a question, you tell him it's all there in the back office, and you want to know how you did it, and yeah, and you introduced him to Icon Pro. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal. So you landed up with what's like what a lot of people would call like the ideal job, just trading. Like you're trading for yourself, and other people are joining you in the trades. You're outperforming professional traders who've obviously gone through some type of education to
Yeah.
do this. Now, did you, before iCoin Pro, did you have any formal trading education?
No, not at all. Actually, nothing. I didn't know a single thing about trading. All I knew was, in movies where people are in suits, carrying suitcases, going into that building and being on calls, like Wolf of Wall Street type
Yeah,
thing.
right.
And I
It's
was
not like
like,
it. In reality,
yeah, and
everything's
I was,
done.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I was like,
everything's
man,
done with a
that's pretty
computer.
sexy.
And tell me, did you have to go and study maths to become a trader?
I'm not even good at calculus. I didn't even pass calculus.
Okay.
I struggle with algebra.
So, in your
But
opinion, do you need to have a certain look, or do you need to come from a certain background, or be born in a certain place in order to make this work for you?
oh no, actually, that's the great thing about this. You can do this anywhere. I mean, there was this one time actually I went to Philippines. I visited Philippines, but I was still making money, and I wasn't even at my the place where I lived. You know, you can trade, you can make money anywhere. I was on a cruise one time and I was trading there, making money while I was on a cruise. Yeah.
Living the life, man. Living the life. Last couple of questions. You also achieved the rank of 2-star within iCoinPro today. Well done to you.
Yes, congrats, man.
Yeah.
And you refer people
Thanks.
to iCoinPro and you receive a commission, correct?
Correct. Yeah. I've
Right.
been yeah, at the beginning I didn't really refer anybody. I mean, I was still making money just off of my own trades and using the product itself, right? But eventually I started getting a reputation and it was a lot easier. You know, I'm not a network marketer, but it's gotten a lot easier for me to approach people because of the reputation that I built. And
Uh-huh.
anyone can do that. Over the years, you will build that reputation if you just
Yep. Stick to the
follow
system. Learn
yeah,
it.
exactly. Stick to the system.
Last question. Last question. Have you ever been to a restaurant and then referred that restaurant to a friend of yours and the restaurant sent you a check?
No.
No. Right. Well,
No.
folks, we at iCoinPro do exactly that. When you refer people to iCoinPro, we will kick you back some money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to Justin, who's actually going to explain that side of the business.
Yes.
Carlo, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to have you on and to hear you. Powerful stuff, man. Powerful stuff.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Congrats again, Carlo. And congrats on obviously your trading journey. And honestly, you know, were there since the very beginning. So you've been through the ups and downs. You know the different strategies and how we discovered these things as a community in some cases. And in some cases, it was just me dying over in the corner. Just and that's how we learned, right? And I mean, the cool thing about this whole system, and this is one thing I think too that sets our company apart and what I've been able to create here, is that I actually trade. You know, I actually use this system. All right. I know there are a lot of people, and I'm not going to even try to call anybody out, but there's a lot of abuse, I think, in the trading industry, Forex industry, stuff like that, where they just, man, they're just selling people the dream. Like you said, Carla, when you said it's sexy, it sounds sexy, right? To be the guy on Wall Street who's making all that money and all that sort of stuff. And they sell that dream to people, but then the people selling it to you don't even trade. They wouldn't know a chart from a hole in the wall, you know? So, or if they did try to trade, they had like one good month, you know, and then they've been posting about that month. I remember one time my son, Jonah, got approached by somebody on Instagram and he was sending him screenshots about his success. And my son looks at the things, and of course he's, you know, a little smarter than the average bear because of me and my background. He's like, why are these screenshots from like 2016? You know, and like the guy didn't even realize that everything was dated. So he, you know, he's promoting that like 2022, you know? And so anyway, there's just a lot of weird stuff that goes on here, but I actually trade. And one of the kind of running jokes in iCoinPro is everything that we develop is just stuff that I need to trade better, and then everybody else gets to use it. So that's kind of how the thing's set up. So, but I do want to shift gears here because there's something really exciting that's happening. In addition to the fact that we have now shortened the training to where you can literally learn the system and change your life in 1 week. Okay. We've had people do it in like 2 days. If you just sat down and go flat out, you can actually just get through and be up and running with the micro profit system trading in the space of a couple of days, 1 week if you're part-time. Okay. So there's no reason not to learn this system now. All right. And get it down. But there's something else that's going on. And I want to talk about what happened for Paul and I with a friend of ours that happened kind of recently within the past couple of weeks. That's really brought us to an amazing place for the company, and everything's kind of coming together all at once. So, all right. So what's happening here right now is we've got iCoinPro, which is this rock solid 7-year-old company, right? But we've actually done a relaunch of our compensation plan and marketing system that is going to provide, I think, one of the best, most powerful opportunities that network marketing has ever seen. And I don't know if anybody else is aware of this. Maybe some of you are, but there was recently a company in network marketing that broke all records. Went to over 1.2 million members in just a little bit over a year. Okay, that company grew exponentially. Well, fortunately for everybody here, the owner of that company is a really good friend of mine, and Paul. And we approached him and we asked him, like, first off, we were like, how did you do that? And then secondly, how can you help us do that here at iCoinPro? So he actually helped us craft this new plan to replicate the business model and compensation plan that drove that tremendous success. So you're literally here right now hearing about the launch of a plan that can potentially generate tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people in this company over the next 12 to 24 months. And if you've ever missed out on an opportunity and getting in early, now is your absolute best chance. Listen, and also I want to say this, if you missed out on that other company and you know what I'm talking about, this is your chance to not miss it again. A lot of people underestimated that company. They didn't get it, and now they wish they had, okay? So don't make the same mistake twice. You've got a second chance. That doesn't always come in life. So what's so exciting now is on top of the iCoinPro Trade Finder and software, you know, picking off these winning trades, so you can make those profits consistently. You can earn even more now with our powerful Powerline system and affiliate compensation plan. In fact, when you entered your name and email on that website and got the free bootcamp, that immediately reserved you a free temporary position in our company Powerline. And with millions of people around the world wanting to learn how to profit in cryptocurrency, every time a new person does the same, they're going to be placed below you and all the others in that Powerline. Now, tonight is the key night. It is Wednesday night. This is the cutoff day. This is the day to lock in your position, or else you will miss out. Everyone who locks in their position tonight by becoming a member of iCoinPro for just $99.95 and $39.95 per month moves to the very top of that power line above everyone else who waits. Those people are then placed in our fast-filling 2x15 forced matrix before all the other people below them in the power line in the highest available position following their enroller. And the way our compensation plan works, everyone has just 2 frontline positions. That's it. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place everyone else can go is under the ones who are already in there. So if anyone is placed under you in the matrix, whether you personally introduced them or they were enrolled by people above you in the matrix, you're going to get paid on them. In fact, this is so exciting because just one person, this is all it takes, who goes to work could potentially earn you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month, even if you don't enroll a single person yourself. And if you do choose to share the iCoinPro system and opportunity with others, you can earn significantly more. We have the most powerful matching bonuses in the industry. Just by enrolling 2 people, you literally triple your earning potential. With thousands of people joining iCoinPro in the next 24 months, the only place that all of those people can go is in the matrix under the ones who are already in. So the sooner that you lock in your spot in the matrix, the higher you're going to be positioned. Now, tonight is the cutoff. So make sure to make that decision to get started. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't lose before you even begin by not taking action. Take your shot, get started tonight, and it's going to be one of the best decisions you have ever made. Have a great evening, everybody. Good night.